Hey everybody, what's up? What is up? It's been a while since I have made a video. I make videos all the time, but if I don't like them, I never edit them and post them to YouTube. But since my last video, let's see what's been going on. Well, number one, my last video was the Postmates video, and I actually did end up completing the 25 deliveries and getting the $250 bonus that week. It was tough. It was very challenging for me, and I ended up having to do 18 deliveries in the last 2 days of the week. So by Saturday, I still had to do 18 deliveries. So that whole week, I had only done a few, and so I had to like hustle at the end of the week. And there were a lot of times during that week that I wanted to quit, but something in me just would not let me quit on that. I'm like, why am I doing this? But anyway, I did it, and I'm glad that I did, because I learned a lot about myself and a lot about, my work ethic. Let me tell you what I learned. Most of us are not operating anywhere near our full capacity in terms of our work ethic, because that showed me that I can work a lot harder than I work on a daily basis. Normally, in a typical week, I'll do 30 hours of Instacart or whatever, and that's it. But that week, I worked 51 hours, and I made probably about $1,100 that week. So now, I'm not saying work 51 hours every week and make $1,000, but what I am saying is we all have goals, we all have dreams, we all have visions, and if you don't, you should. But I think most people do. But the problem is we have a hard time making the connection between where we want to be and the work that's required to get there. And so working that hard that week, it helped me to see that I could be doing a lot more to build my dreams, my vision, my business, my ministry, than I am currently doing. And so since that time, I've actually been doing that. I've been working at least a little bit more on, my personal dreams, my personal goals, my personal vision. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about on this video today, because all is not well in the world of Instacart these days. Instacart, when I first started, it was a great opportunity. Like, I so thoroughly enjoyed working for Instacart, and I was able to make a decent amount of money doing something that I enjoyed. However, things have changed. Instacart has decreased the delivery rates that we are paid drastically. By more than half, they have decreased the rates. When I left my full-time job, my plan was to do sharing economy jobs for 1 year while I build and grow other things that I have going on, so that I don't have to do these jobs. All right. For some people, they enjoy this. This is what they do. But my whole purpose for doing this, even from the very beginning, was to have the flexibility to be able to pursue other things, as opposed to having to work, a 9-to-5 job. I work by appointment. I do, personal training and things. So I needed the flexibility to be able to do other things. And so I felt like the sharing economy was that perfect opportunity. But I tell you what, the good thing about this is that it has really lit a fire under me to do that, because sometimes it can be very easy for us to get comfortable. And, I am at a point right now where I was starting to become comfortable, but now with all these changes that Instacart is making, I am very uncomfortable right now. And so, I really am at a place where I'm ready to buckle down, do what I need to do in order to become everything that I know God has placed in me to become. So with that being said, I don't know, you know, what your plans are, what your goals are, what your thinking is about the sharing economy. The sharing economy works for some people. You can make money, but you have to be willing to change things, because once one platform is no longer working for you, you have to be able to switch. Once one system or one strategy is not working for you, you have to be able to switch. One thing that working for Postmates did do for me is it helped me see that maybe some other platforms are not so bad. So I haven't done Postmates anymore since then, because it's just not worth it if they're not giving you an extra $250. But I have been doing some Lyft, and it's been going okay. I haven't done a whole lot. I think I've done a total of about 15 rides. And the reason why I signed up for that was because they were offering a $500 bonus, which if I did 150 rides, which turned out to be a $100 bonus after you sign up, then they tell you, oh, it's really $100 in your area. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to try to hustle and do all these rides for $150. But what I will do is I will start to incorporate more apps, so that I can kind of be a little bit more diverse in, you know, the platforms that I use. And so I'm going to switch up my strategy this week, and I'm going to do Lyft early mornings, maybe between the hours of 6 and 10. And then I'm going to just do Instacart in the afternoons, between the hours of maybe 3 and 8 or something like that. So I'll just do the Lyft in the morning, do Instacart in the evening, and in between, guess what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to be working on my business. I'm going to be working on my ministry. I'm going to be working on my dream, all right? So that I can transition fully out of the sharing economy altogether. So I just want to encourage you that if you're planning on exiting the sharing economy, like I said before, some people enjoy it. It works for them. But if that's not you and you're just in a transition period, I just want to encourage you to go ahead and get to work on whatever it is that, you know, God has placed in your heart for you to do, whether it's a business, whether it's a ministry, whether it's writing a book, whatever it is. I just want to encourage you to get started on it.